Costume change. Go.
These are the ingredients that we're using to make the dish. I'd be like, this is this. This is this. This is this. This is this. And this is this.
Then open up to show the whole.
Like, dice your onions and put that in the pan. And your garlic, and while that's going, you want to peel your shrimp. And then you put that in the pan with it. And then you season the shrimp. And then you put the tomatoes inside. And you mix that all up.
So somewhere in this section, I think as you start, you can go, wait a minute, however you do it. So let's enter the music. So you were talking about the mixing and putting it all together, and then.
Wait a minute. This is a little boring. What did I say? Play some tunes?
Yeah, it's fine. So where's where?
I guess I'll just turn it up.
Turn the phone up, and then the music happens, and then then what?
Or I could connect it to the speaker.
Yes.
And then I guess I'll be like, ooh, this is cool. And then I start dancing.
While you're talking and putting the stuff in, like you just did. So this is the shrimp. You got to do this as you dance. Great. So we put that together.
Then you put your heavy cream in there.
Tell them.
Your heavy cream with your cheese.
Go ahead. You'll be dancing and there'll be music playing.
You're going to put your cheese inside the sauce and some heavy whipping cream so that it can come out with like an orangey kind of color, an orange gold kind of color. And it'll be nice and creamy instead of watery.
We like that. Great. And so then now it's ready. Now what do you do? It's prepped.
Now you cook you boil your pasta.
So then, you take it to the stove. Do it. Go ahead, walk it through. Let's pretend it's back there. And talk to me as you do it. Don't leave me alone. So now.
Now you want to boil your pasta. And I guess I forgot.
Do what? Go.
Now I'm going to put our pasta in the water and cook it.
So use the water.
For 10 to 20 minutes.
Talk to me.
For 10 to 20 minutes.
Great.
And then, I guess.
Then we're jump cutting. It's done. 10 to 15, 20 minutes later. We can do like a time bar or something.
Yeah, and then you can plate. Then you plate your dish. And then it can be like a close-up of me plating the dish.
And talking. Talk about the plating. You know what I mean? Do you want to look pretty? What's the point?
I want to look pretty, yeah. But not too pretty, like
you still want to eat it.
And yeah, like you want to eat it, like it would be a good amount of everything. Okay, so you put your crab inside the pan, and then you put the tomatoes in, and you put the crab.
So as you're telling us, you'll be doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you want to boil, while that's cooking, you want to boil your...
I boiled the pasta. After the pasta's boiled, we did that. We came back, and now what?
Oh, we straighten the pasta.
So, okay, great. So you boiled so we jump cut.
Yeah.
Till the pasta's done. Jump cut. Then you strain. So you strain it.
Yeah. And I strain it in here.
Yep, tell me.
I strain it in the sink. And then I take the pasta out and I mix it in with the sauce.
Great, you did that sauce thing. Mm-hmm.
And then I take the pasta out and I plate it onto the plate and put a little garnish up there.
Okay.
Can we like have...
Step one, go ahead.
Step one is to put butter in the pan. And then while the butter is melting, you want to chop up your onions and dice your onions and put that into the pan and some minced garlic. While that's happening, you want to peel your shrimp and put the shrimp inside the pan with the garlic and onions. And while it's cooking, you want to season it with some this, and that. And then you want to put your crab.
Is that step 3? Or it's the next progression of step 2?
Well,
you have a then. You said then, sequence-wise. Okay, go ahead.
You want to put your crab and then your tomatoes in there. While that's cooking, you want to put your pasta in the water, and then you want to put some cheese and heavy whipping cream and the sauce, and then your sauce will be done.
Great.
And then you strain your pasta.
Strain. Step 5.
And you put your pasta, and you mix it with the sauce.
Pasta, sauce.
And then after that, you want to plate it, and then put.
Okay.
You take the pasta out and you put it on the plate, like pasta with the sauce, and then after you mix it up, then you put it on your plate. And you put your bread on there with the pasta. Then you can put a little like garnish on there. You don't have to, yeah. And then it'll be done. The sauce. Cooking is fun and exciting, and it gives room to like experiment and like see what you could do with ingredients, because there are a lot of things that you can do. I don't know how to say it.
I like that.
Cooking is fun, and it leaves room for you. Well, it makes room for you to like experiment with things and experiment with ingredients and spices
And flavors.
And you can make it taste however you like it to taste, and it's okay if it doesn't come out the first try, because nothing really comes out perfect like when you first make it.
Cooking that you like.
Cooking that I like.
What is it about cooking that you like? Yeah, the idea of cooking in general.
I guess maybe seasoning things. I've always liked to kind of season things in it and experiment. Sometimes I don't like experimenting. I just go with the recipe.
I want to eat it.
But other times I like creating my own recipes and seeing what goes with what. And it's really cool. It's really cool to find out. And sometimes it's frustrating because things don't go as planned. Like I remember some time ago, I was trying to make this, what's it called? This pesto sauce with fettuccine noodles with shrimp, and the pesto sauce was very oily. And I cooked it inside, like with the sauce, which I shouldn't have done, I guess, because the oil separated from like the rest of the stuff, so it just tasted really oily, and it didn't taste like pesto.
So you like discovering things too, like you like discovering things.
Yeah, and I learned new things, and I guess, I learned from my mistakes when it comes to cooking, and it makes me a better. If I make a mistake or something doesn't turn out the way I want to, I can take notes from that.
So for you, why do you think it's important, with your experience, that other young people to get into cooking? Why would it be beneficial for them to cook themselves?
Well, first of all, you know how to make your own food, because sometimes your parents will be too busy or won't be able to spend the money for you to have food, to have an actual meal, so you gotta make that yourself. And I guess, I don't know, I don't think cooking might not be for everybody, but it always has been my passion, a passion of mine. And I guess when you cook and you make things and you create things, it's always about learning. It's always about like you're knowing more, you're learning more with every dish that you make, and sometimes you can it can even give you life lessons, and I don't know, it's very important and it's a really fun thing to do.